But look at the stones. They're very big. Some believes that the first Jews who believed in Jesus, the first Christians, built here or tried to keep the room of the Last Supper as a memorial place. Now, the room of the Last Supper is such an important place because so many things happened there, and I will talk about it later on. But everything here been destroyed at 70 AD by the Romans. Then some of the Jews who believed in Jesus, and that is the rumor, some scholars believe in it, I must say, took stones from the temple, look at the big stones, and started to build here the upper room. True or not, I don't know, but it's a beautiful idea, beautiful theory. I mean, you can actually see the difference between those stones to regular stones. All of them are limestones. I mean, just to carry that one is not easy. Totally not easy. We're entering now to the room of the Last Supper. There was a group here, then because I wanted them to go, because I wanted the room to be ours. The first question that I'm usually being asked is, where is the table where Jesus sat? We don't know. We don't know, because at the time of Jesus, they used to sit on the floor, on the carpet. Then Leonardo, beautiful painting, but history is not part of it. The room itself is so important, but let's talk about why Jesus has been here. It all depends if you are Greek Orthodox or Catholic or Protestant. I will follow now the Catholic part, but I will mention the rest as well. Jesus was at a Mount of Olives when he said to the two of the disciples, go to look for us a place to prepare the holy meal of Passover. Holy meal of Passover must be inside the city. Then they had to leave Mount of Olives and to reach here in Jerusalem. And he said, follow a man who will carry water. Now, a man who's carrying water is only Isis, because it's a group of men only. This is a women duty. And we know that they lived in Mount Zion. We are in Mount Zion. God told the Jews in Passover and another two pilgrimage festivals, a lot of Jews will be here. You must give them a room for free. Now think about you. Are you going to give a room for free to a family that you don't know in your house? No. Then usually it was the upper roof. The upper room, the roof of the house. Then that's why we had to climb up to the roof. It used to be the roof. And that's why the upper room is one of the names of the room of the Last Supper. Then he had here a meal, and in that meal he said something that the Jew didn't dare to say, they didn't say before. I will die, and some of you will betray me, which is, it's like, the best disciples ever. And I will die, in about 3 days I will resurrect, and this is, eat that bread, this is my body, drink that wine, this is my blood. Then beside of being the room of the Last Supper, this is for me the first church ever that held by whom? Jesus himself as the priest. Then every Sunday, and we are on Sunday, everyone in the church, it doesn't matter if it's Greek Orthodox, it doesn't matter if it's Catholic or Armenian, they have their Masses liturgy, they have their services, and this is the first service, this is the first Mass ever. That room was so famous and so important, not only because of the first church ever. When Jesus ascended into heaven, he told the disciples, go back to the same room and wait for my mission. And the mission was Pentecost. Holy fire went down from the sky, and people started to talk in different languages, and the message was to spread Christianity all over. And this is not only the room of the Last Supper, this is not only the first church ever, this is for me the center of Christianity. Now, if you watched that video until now, or maybe I will cut it into two, but than the previous video that I prepared today, we know that the tomb of King David is beneath us. And we actually climb up from the tomb of King David to here. The shortcut is from here, but the door is closed. Then the lower part belongs to the Jews, the upper part at the 15th century belongs to the Christians. It's a problem. Is it a synagogue or is it a church? Everyone wanted the building for themselves. Then in that case, they went to the Mamluks, the Muslims who controlled the city at that time, and said, we want that room for ourselves. The Muslims told the Christians, dear friends, Jesus is actually one of our prophets. He's not God, he's a prophet. Then go away from that room. Jesus in Arabic, it's Isa, I-S-S-A. And then they went down to the ground floor and told the Jews, King David wasn't a king, he was a prophet, a Muslim prophet. Go away, dear Jews. And they turned that place into a mosque. Here you can see a beautiful room from the Crusader or from the 15th century. And but here you can see already the mosque. This is the mihrab, and the mihrab will tell us where is Mecca. Then you will pray through Mecca, then I know that Mecca is that way. And you can see the beautiful stained glasses with the Arabic inscription about King David, about Prophet Dawood. You can see the word Allah here, graffiti. And that's actually, that place was like that until the 1948 when the Israel state became to be part of that area. Before that, I want to show you an inscription of the Muslims who say that this used to be a pagan place, belongs to the Christians, pagan because they believe in the Trinity, and we took it from them and turned it into a holy site. They built another thing, and those stairs will take you there. Sadly, the door is closed. There is a replica of the tomb of King David there. And the Jews and the Christians couldn't visit the original tomb, which is down there, the first floor. We just came from there. And once a year, they could enter to here to pray, and the replica of King David too. Another two more things I want you to see here. The first one is that capital on the column. You can see that it's a marble one and from Crusader time. And you can see the falcon mother who couldn't feed her own chicks. Then she decided to give her own flesh to keep their chicks alive. And guys, I know that it's a beautiful story, but this is the story of Jesus. He did it for us. He did it for us. He was crucified for the one who believes in him. Then in that case, important. Another thing is that beautiful tree that we got as a present, Israel got as a present from the Pope. And it's actually described an olive tree. And it's part of the letters of St. Paul that say, wow, you already started to hate the Jews, but you're the new branches. They are the trunk. If you will cut the trunk, you won't survive as well. But it's beautiful to see there are three trunks here: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Before someone will come, and you can see so many graffitis. This is, for example, from the 12th century German Crusader graffiti. And there's two more, but Allah is here. And look at the boat. And another graffiti from 12th century. Another one here as well. It's so nice to be here along. I hope that it won't be like that. I hope that I won't be able to take videos because there will be tourists and I'm not working from 2020, from February 2020. Meanwhile, I'm taking videos for you, for the one who cannot visit Israel because they cannot, physical reasons, or because of COVID. Then I'm uploading those videos for you again. And then please subscribe my channel. And if you have some questions, please don't hesitate. Another thing that I'm doing lately is I'm blessing things that you ask me to buy. And here, the scarf for Betty and her friends. And a mezuzah. We talked about what is a mezuzah, and if you just want to show you, because it now belongs to Israel, and I think that room was supposed to be belonged by the Christians, then there is a mezuzah here at the entrance. And I hope that they will find a solution for that. Another thing that I bought, and I want you to see, EJ, this is a talit, but it's a special talit. Remember, talit is the one that covers the body of the prayer that wants to concentrate in pray to be with God. But look at that. Look at that symbol. It's not. This is a Jewish, Christian, Messianic Jews talit. You can see the symbol of the menorah, Star of David, but the most important here is the fish. The fish is the first symbol of Christianity, and let me open the talit. You usually cover it on your body. Look how big it is. And there is an inscription above it, but I want you to, before we will talk about the description, and I want you to see that it's it. When the old lady touched the body of Jesus, she didn't touch the body of Jesus. She touched the tzitzit. This is the holiest spot. And then he knew what's happening here. But you see some sentences from the letters. But here I love it. You can see the symbol of the Messianic Jews right here. And it says, and I will read it. Let me just organize it, please. Let me read it for you in Hebrew. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher mila et kol haTorah bYeshua HaMashiach v'kisa et kulanu b'tzidkato. Bless you, God, our God, the King of the Word, that fulfill the Torah, everything the Torah in Jesus, Jesus Christ, and He cover us in His glory and righteousness. And this is blessed now in the room, the Last Supper, and my friends, it means that this is not only a talit, it's a blessed talit. We've actually been all over the city of Jerusalem, and in the room, the Last Supper, and the tomb of King David. And later on, from here, I will go to the western wall to put some notes that you asked me to put. Between the western wall stones, and you must know that those notes, the minute they will touch the western wall, the Wailing Wall, they will be holy because it's to God, and they will take it out later on and bury it at Mount of Olives. Then your notes will be there forever. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Then thank you for watching that video, and see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe me, and if you do have some questions, don't hesitate. Bye-bye.